Hi there, Fred, FR5ED, here with a beer review. Another IPA. This one is by Blue Point Brewing Company. It's called White IPA. There's what it looks like. In fact, it's probably easier if I do this. Blue Point Brewing White IPA rates at about 6% ABV, I believe, yes. IBUs 40, not extraordinarily high for an IPA. It's a little on the low side. And it says fresh IPA. It says here that it was canned on September 23rd, 2013. The good news is I appreciate the fact that they have this brewed on or canned on date due to my recent experience. Bad one, I might add. I guess the bad news for this is September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So it's 6 months ago. Okay, so when it says fresh IPA, it's not absolutely fresh, but nonetheless, at least we know going in what the date is on that, and so do you. Okay, here's a description of this. Remaining at the forefront of experimentation, the brewers at Blue Point have produced a white beer, an IPA hybrid, that is well on its way to creating a new style for the beer description books. Our white IPA is an unfiltered European-style white ale with a fresh American IPA finish, brewed with malted and unmalted wheat. Unmalted wheat. Okay, I'm going to have to look that one up. Why would you use unmalted wheat? That's not going to ferment. Huh, okay. And just the right amount of West Coast hops. It's fermented with German yeast to give it a perfectly balanced character with less bitterness than traditional IPAs. Okay, well, boy, that raises some questions, and it's an interesting description, and can't wait to taste it. As a side note, you may remember from an earlier review when I pointed out that, if my information is correct, that Blue Point Brewing was recently bought by one of the big boys. I can't remember if it was Miller Coors or AB InBev, whoever. And when I say bought by, I believe it was like 25%, or I don't know what the percentage is, but the fact that a craft brewery would be partially owned by a big brewery makes you question what's going to happen to the integrity of this product. Just posing that as food for thought. Okay, let's get back to this. Let's open it. And let's get it into the glass and commence to evaluating. Okay, it is lighter. I can see in the stream that it's, oh wow, I can see in the glass that it is definitely lighter than a traditional IPA. Yep, that's looking much like a lager, a pilsner, a Hefeweizen. So anyway, it's clear. It's definitely clear, and it is definitely light. Developed a decent two-finger head. Let's see how dense it is, and the way we do that is we zoom way in and do macro and get up really close. There you go. Fairly dense head. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Okay, so that's, it's good looking and very different for an IPA, so we're going with white IPA here. Let's give it a smell. Oh, very different. I'm used to American West Coast style IPAs, and I'm getting an aroma here. It's the German yeast, I'm sure. I wish I knew how to describe that, but it's I'm getting images of Lederhosen and Steins. I don't know why. But lots of as far as hop aroma, I'm getting, lemon citrus from the American West Coast hops, I'm sure. But I am definitely getting a different yeast smell, and it's, how sometimes when I'll try an English IPA or an ESB or something, those European English hops the hops can add a certain aroma. And I've had IPAs that are Belgian IPAs, and that Belgian yeast can add a different aroma. I am definitely getting a unique aroma from this outside of the IPA aromas I'm used to, and it's got to be attributed to the German yeast. And I like that. If I were more in tune with a lot of the German beers, the different, the pilsners and Hefeweizens, anything that's coming out of Germany that I'm just not familiar with. I probably recognize that aroma. I like it because it's different. So let's give it a taste. Very interesting. It is not a West Coast style IPA. Oh, I was going to say, I am not getting a lot of hop bitterness. Well, it's only 40 IBUs. This would be more along the lines of an English IPA as far as the lower bitterness. But and I'm getting a lemon flavor in there, almost lemon lollipop. Definitely lemongrass, let's say. Very interesting. Again, I am not the expert on this, but I would almost, if I were to look at this and taste it, think it was more of an IPL, an India Pale Lager, which is an emerging style. I've had a few of those now. Wow, the lack of lingering hop bitterness, but the lingering lemon flavor is very different. I would not call this an IPA if I weren't being told that's what it is. I'm getting some hop bitterness now residing on the back of my tongue there, so it's there. One more sip, we'll wrap up. That's refreshing. And that German yeast is definitely adding its own characteristic flavor, of which I'm not even going to try to describe. I would highly recommend trying Blue Point White IPA. It's not one that I would put in my regular rotation, but let's say during the summer, with that lighter body, that lighter color, that lemon, forward flavor, that nice lemon and German yeast aroma. It's different. It's something that I would not turn down. But again, with my narrow focus, I'm not going to run out and grab it again right away. But I definitely recommend that you try it. See if I can turn this sideways without spilling anything. And this is Blue Point White IPA, and this is Fred, FR5ED, over and out.